Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Phrasal Verbs Challenge. It's our last day on the topic of people and relationships. We have got 9 phrasal verbs today. We've got 8 relating to people and relationships and 1 bonus one as well. Let's get started with the text. I met a wonderful girl a few months ago and I was really falling for her. I asked her out on a date and at first she turned me down. In the end, though, she said yes, and very quickly we were spending every day together. I could imagine myself settling down with her. Then we started to argue. We would make up quickly, but then we'd fall out again. Her mum never liked me, and I think she came between us. Another problem was that she got a new job and new friends, and we started to grow apart. Eventually, we split up. I was really down for a while after we broke up, but I'm feeling better now. Oh, that's a sad one. We've all been there. Well, most of us have been there at some point. Let's start with the first phrasal verb. We have to fall for. To fall for. And this is to start to feel love for someone, to feel that you're starting to fall in love with someone. I think I'm falling for him. I think I'm starting to love him. We fell for each other really quickly. We fell in love with each other really quickly. Number 2 is to ask out. To ask out is separable to ask someone out or to ask out someone. This is to invite someone on a romantic date. I asked him out and he said yes. I invited him on a date and he said yes. It's with a romantic intention. You wouldn't ask a friend out. You would ask someone that you have romantic feelings for out. Oh, that was a very long example of a separable phrasal verb. You would ask out someone you have romantic feelings for. Number 3 is to settle down, and this means to start to live a quiet and steady life, normally with a romantic partner, but not always. If somebody was a party animal before, but then they started to mature a bit, live a healthy life, not go out so much, get up early in the morning, go to bed early at night, you would say they have settled down. It doesn't always have to be with a romantic partner. I would like to settle down in the countryside somewhere. I would like to start to live a steady life and stay there in the countryside somewhere. Number 4 is to make up. To make up. And this is to reconcile, to get back together after an argument. It can mean to get back together after breaking up or separating, or it can mean after an argument you become friends again or you become on good terms again. You remember I said about falling out? To make up can be the opposite of to fall out. You have an argument, you stop being friends, you make up, you're friends again. Or it can be the opposite of to break up. We'll talk about this later, but that's to end a relationship. To make up is to get back together again. We made up after I apologized. Number 5 is to come between, to come between. And if something comes between you and another person, it means it negatively affects your relationship. It causes you to be less close. His demanding job came between us. It pushed us apart. We weren't as close. Number 6 is similar, but not the same. It is to grow apart, to grow apart. And this speaks about 2 people. You're close, but as you mature, as you move through life, you start to feel more distance. You don't have as much in common. You maybe don't love each other as much. It doesn't always have to be about romantic partners. I've gradually grown apart from my high school friends, or we broke up because we found ourselves growing apart. Number 7 is to split up, and this means to end a relationship. We split up after a big argument. Number 8 is very similar indeed. It is to break up, to break up. I've mentioned this previously. Again, it's to end a relationship. I'm going to break up with my boyfriend. He's not the one for me. I have an extra phrasal verb for you today. It's not so related with relationships. It is sometimes. It's to turn down, to turn down. And this means to reject someone or something, to say no to something or someone. They offered me a new job, but I turned it down. He asked her out, but she turned him down. I also have an extra vocabulary note, down, down. Now this looks like a preposition, but we also use it in an informal way to describe sadness. If you're feeling down, you're feeling sad, you're feeling low. Right, that is it for today's lesson. Don't forget to complete all of the exercise questions and participate in the comments section. And I will see you tomorrow for day 4. We're starting our new topic of daily routines. I'll see you there.